So we got Grisky here, and he is my first Devil May Cry 5 Dante man. Look at the detail. I actually borrowed his gloves to go on the stage today.
Gloves.
So thank you, gloves. Thank
Yes,
you,
yes,
Grisky.
yes.
And this is a modified 3 jacket, you said?
Yes, it's a modified.
Explain this.
Yeah, I like years ago I bought the Devil May Cry 3 coat, and I cut the sleeves. I cut this. What do you call this? Belt thingy.
Belt thingy, yeah.
And I just invested on some pants and the belt boots.
Pretty good, pretty snazzy.
Pretty snazzy.
I like them pants.
And also, yeah, he used the gloves. I'm so proud of it. The conference.
So Capcom just gave me the jacket today, and at the last minute I was going on stage. I'm like, I need gloves. I can't go on stage without gloves. And we had a friend that was going to give us gloves, but she took off. And then I peeked my head out of the back of the Capcom booth. I saw this guy. I'm like, dude, give me your gloves. Like literally 2 minutes before going on stage, he ripped them off. He's like, yeah.
Take it, take it.
I got him.
Take it like Near's arm. Damn.
Like literally 2 minutes before going on stage, he ripped them off. He's like, yeah.
Take it, take it.
I got him. And I put them on, and good fit. So thank you very much for
Yes, my pleasure to help. It's just a way of giving back to as a fan, and it helped. The game helped me through my tough times, and it's just a one way of giving it back, you know. Man, I'm still fanboying about that video. So yeah, we got interrupted, so allow me to elaborate the video even further. And also stay until the end so you can see how me and Mr. Reuben Langdon end the video, which is pretty awesome, by the way. So yeah, I was at the Capcom booth waiting for the DMC conference. Saw a lot of cosplayers in there, and one lady cosplayer there actually happens to be Mr. Reuben's wife. She's with her friend, and we talked for a bit. And you know, we took a picture, and out of nowhere, Mr. Reuben Langdon was behind us. Put his hands behind our shoulders, and he's like, hey. And boy, I was so starstruck. I was so speechless, like, I don't know what to say. Like, oh my god, like, that's Mr. Reuben Langdon in there, you know? I was so speechless, I wasn't really sure what to say, and like, it's because it was too sudden for me, like, oh my god, like, it was too sudden, And yeah, we shook our hands afterwards, and he was busy preparing for the conference, so I really didn't disturb him that much. So he and her wife went back to the booth, and me and their friend was there as an audience. The conference started. Mr. Reuben Langdon wasn't at the stage yet. Only the directors and the other guys at Capcom, like, talking about the games and showcasing all the trailers they got. So what happens is, their friend that I'm with, she was too worried because one of their friend that was supposed to give Mr. Reuben Langdon's gloves before he goes to the stage, she wasn't there yet. She was too late. Is she lost? Something happened? I'm not really sure, but like, one thing is, what that friend was so late that Mr. Reuben's gonna appear on the stage shortly. So the friend I'm with kept messaging that friend, and of course, as Mr. Reuben says a while ago, they weren't sure what to do until someone actually suggested him to borrow a gloves from the nearest cosplayer, which happens to be me, by the way. So Mr. Reuben asked their friend, and she approaches me, and like, they told me, hey, he needs the gloves. I didn't hesitate. I immediately tried to remove it, but like, it's too hard for me, so I asked that friend to rip it off for me. Because like, as Mr. Reuben told me, before he went to the stage, he quickly tried to put that gloves, and just before, like, around 5 seconds before his stage appearance, it is now on his hands, and then
Reuben Langdon! Let's go, baby! Yeah!
I recommend watching the conference, by the way, link down below. So after the conference, after he got out of the stage, he thanked me, and like, he gave the gloves back to me, and Of course, I was actually trying to give it to him as a present. And he was like, no, I'm gonna be fine, you know. But yeah, he actually thanked me a lot, shake my hands, and he went backstage.
My hand. Will we meet again?
Fast forward to the moment we met again. As you can see on the first part of the video, before I took that video, I was gonna go home because the event ended. I still had the costumes on just outside of the event. I walked down the stairs. His wife suddenly approaches me, like out of nowhere, which to my surprise, and she told me that Mr. Reuben wants me to go with him. I was so excited, you know. I mean. After I approached them again, they actually told me how I stand out to the crowd, like while going down the stairs because of my costumes on. And afterwards, we hang out for like an hour. We talk about a bunch of stuffs. Yeah, until it went dark and we all decided to go home. Best day ever. To meet your biggest inspiration in life and have an hour talk with him will always be a priceless moment for me. He's one of the reasons I work out and push myself beyond limits because, as crazy as it sounds, his line of work is my dream job. So I work hard and do whatever it takes to achieve my dreams. The game simply made my life better. You'll be mine soon. So yeah, big shoutouts to Mr. Reuben Langdon, and I'm so honored that he entitled me the title of me, the very first DMC5 cosplayer. And of course for giving us time to talk and hang out with him, and for allowing me to upload this video on YouTube. Yes, I did ask permission first. And yeah, he allowed me. Who knows, he might be my guest again. Mr. Reuben Langdon, you know? Anytime. Yeah, so yeah, we had a lot of good times, and that was like one of the best moments in my life. I actually told her wife how lucky she is to have a man like him. And she's being modest and was like, oh no, you're the lucky one because you met him today. They're so awesome, you know. Also, shoutouts to the cosplayers that we hang out with at that moment, with us and their friends. And biggest shoutouts to the woman who's gonna interrupt us at the end. Roll that clip. Just one way of giving it back, you know.
Could you take these because we want to
Oh. So yeah, we're gonna go.
Thank you very much. Yes.